Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
What's up?
So,
Nothing fucking much. Yo, it's been a hell of a long time since we last did your
anything, right?
PSC, but
PSC.
psychedelic space cadet.
Yeah, nah, it
Yeah.
has been, but hopefully this will help us get back on track a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. It's so much simpler, ain't it?
Absolutely. I'll have to hop onto a whole bunch of third-party apps and all that
Yep.
shit's nice and simple. Press the button and go.
Hell of a lot simpler. How do I sound, by the way?
No, you sound good. You sound as if I'm, talking to you on the
Nice.
phone.
Nice. Uh, but yeah, I can probably just edit this shit a little bit later. But
Yeah, no.
um, but does my voice sound good enough to like have a playback? Like you we'll figure it out. But so I remember when I got you that new book. What was it called? The book from Borders or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Barnes and
power of your
Noble.
subconscious mind. Yeah.
Yo, you want to share? You want to share with some of our listeners about like some of the wisdom you've gotten from it?
Um, yeah. I. It's funny enough, I was just reading it earlier. I told you months ago to get Bree's lashes done, and so I was reading it there. And one of the things that kind of stuck out to me today, I guess, would be uh basically the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and for me, initially, I guess I kind of had it was thinking about it backwards. So uh, what I learned was subconscious comes to from subjective, that consciousness is subjective to your regular consciousness, two different you know worlds but in the same mind. A lot of people kind of treat it differently, but uh what I kind of took away for myself was a lot of the times your conscious mind scares your subconscious mind, and you don't even really know it because you don't see the immediate effects of your thoughts and everything um right then and there. So the things that you think about and the things that you say, you're not gonna it's not gonna you know happen right then and there, or feel you're not gonna feel it right then and there, but eventually it always comes out. And so a lot of the times I feel, usually in huge crowds, I don't really like huge crowds, even though I'm to everybody else I'm calm, cool, and collected, and it seems seamless to everybody, but I don't enjoy it for the most part. And um I found that I kind of programmed myself without knowing to be afraid of it. And so the typical nothing special, but def- positive thoughts and reinforcements and in your head definitely helps with that. I don't want to dive too deep because you'll have me here talking forever. But it makes me more aware of the things that I think about, and why I think about it, because um like I said, once something happens and you react to it like that time, you basically kind of it's kind of like digging a tunnel from one point to another. So your thought happens, and then you dig that tunnel, and then next time that same thought happens, your body is going to react. It's going to take that same flow of energy, and it's going to rush through that. There's no need to take a different path because you're already used to it. So if you react to you're afraid the first time, it's going to do it again. And next time you're in a huge crowd, guess what, that energy, it already flowed that way. We know that it energy flows wherever it can, the currency. So um once you allow that, and it's really about kind of like reprogramming yourself, like kind of like tearing yourself down and building it back up to be able to like face whatever your fears are, and you know, see it for what it is, like it being irrational. Like our conscious mind is our rational thinking mind. And another thing, which was like a great way of like putting it, um was saying that like our mind is like a ship, and our conscious mind, and that kind of like has all these thoughts and everything, create these thoughts, uh, is the captain, and the subconscious mind is the crew underneath, and the captain is going to tell the crew, you know, to go wherever, and the crew without any hesitation is going to do it, even though they can't see what's going on. You know what I mean? We take in all of these like different like inputs and readings through our senses and everything, and that's how we program our bodies to like react to things and deal with different situations. And so um uh so back to the captain, you know, if your thoughts are steering you into like a cliff, guess what, like you're setting yourself up, like your body's going to trust your consciousness. So if you say like everything is wrong, well, now your body's going to react like, damn, like everything's wrong, like everything's terrible, and stuff like that. But wherever you steer it, like you have control over that, and it's gonna, I don't know, like it's definitely helped me um a lot for sure, because um like I said, like most of the time I end up scaring myself out of things or into things and everything, and it's like um and usually nothing new, you know, like crowds aren't a new thing to me. um and uh I've been in plenty of them and got out like perfectly fine. So I try to tell myself like, nobody's actions or opinions can harm me, and it's the truth, because as afraid as I may be, guess what, I always walk out unscathed. Like here I am, like talking about it perfectly fine, everything's fine. So um uh I don't need to feed into that like stimulus of like when I see a crowd, like, oh my god, like freak up, like panic. It's not necessary. And yeah, so that's like, you know, a little bit of what I've been like reading about and everything.
That's pretty freaking dope, gotta say.
Yeah.
And I think that's a reasonable note to end on.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So be careful of
Well,
your thoughts, they're powerful. I never, you know, I don't think I ever believed it as much as I do now. And so and it's a struggle, because like naturally, like your thoughts kind of do their own thing. You find yourself thinking about things and you're like, why the fuck was I
like that.
even exactly, why was I thinking like that, or why was I like being so hard on myself, or being so, you know what I mean, like it's but it's tough, because you're used to it, you're programmed to do it. So like I said, it's just about like rewriting the program, undoing everything, deleting it, and starting over how you want to do it, not how like you were raised to do it, or how you're genetically like, you know, set up, but taking control of that aspect of your life.
Right. Right.